Namaskar, I'm your host Sugandha and you're watching Lokmatrajasthan. Is India's global standing beginning to crack? In a growing trend of diplomatic unease, the Narendra Modi-led government finds itself entangled in worsening relations with several nations. From Canada to Maldives and tensions with China, questions are surfacing about India's foreign policy direction. The opposition has seized the moment, raising a storm of criticism across the political spectrum. India's foreign policy under the Modi government is facing increasing scrutiny, both domestically and internationally. In recent months, relations with multiple countries have shown signs of strain, sparkling debates about whether India's once flourishing global image is beginning to fade. The India-Canada diplomatic rift over the killing of Khalistani separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar has seen no full resolution. Canada continues to raise human rights concerns while India remains defiant, refusing to concede ground. Similarly, relations with the Maldives hit a low when newly elected President Mohammad Muizzu demanded the withdrawal of Indian military personnel and accused India of interference, signaling a dramatic shift in an otherwise friendly alliance. Ties with US is also under transition after continuous actions of Trump against India. Ties with China also remain frosty, especially after border clashes and unresolved issues in Ladakh. Although talks continue, there is minimal progress. Furthermore, India's neutral stance on Russia-Ukraine war has drawn criticism from the West. Despite strong ties with the US, growing protectionist policies under Donald Trump era influence seem to be re-emerging, particularly targeting India's IT and pharmaceutical sectors. The opposition in India, sensing an opportunity, has begun to voice concerns more vocally. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and other regional parties have accused the Modi government of isolating India internationally. They claim that aggressive posturing and the lack of strategic diplomacy are doing long-term damage to India's global influence. Strategic analysts also highlight how India is being edged out in the Indo-Pacific sphere, with nations like Vietnam, Indonesia, and even Bangladesh gaining increased attention from global powers. India's soft power, once a key asset, appears to be weakening. Experts argue this may not be a downfall yet, but certainly marks a transition period where pressure is mounting. Domestic triumphs and popular mandates are no longer shielding the Modi government from questions over international setbacks. While the Modi government remains confident in its global strategy, the ripple effects of strained foreign relations and rising opposition voices cannot be ignored. Whether this is the beginning of a diplomatic slide or just turbulence in a changing geopolitical landscape will depend on how India recalibrates its foreign policy in the month ahead. Is the Modi government's downfall has started? What's your take on this? Do let us know in comments. Keep watching Lokmat Rajasthan.